Welcome to Warriors Abyss. I am Rogue Dubs. Today's challenge is from Casper. Kind of a silly one, he says here. We're doing a facial hair characters only run. We got to find them and put them in our summon slots. So these are rerolls all at once, but that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing facial hair only. I've decided that it's got to be very visible, very pronounced facial hair. Ujiyasu Hojo does not count. There's a lot of people that don't count that are going to make this tough. Motomori Mori does not count. Chosokobe does not count. Lubu does not count. So it's gonna be interesting. But before we get into that, I just want to remind everybody: make sure you subscribe to the channel, give this video a like if you learned something or if you just enjoyed it, and comment down below your challenge so I can put your name up here and do what you want me to do. Your favorite character, one you had trouble with, anything goes. So let's get into the video. Decided to feature someone that we have not played on the channel in a video yet. I've streamed with him many times, but he's incredibly strong, very fun character. Katsui Shibata. He has some incredible traits once he's transcended. He gets attack 50%, turns with shock, 7% attack for every Oda emblem. He gets Muso charge 15% for every Oda emblem, and then the cooldown is shortened for Brave Generals by 20%. That's pretty awesome. He's a pretty strong character. Oda and Brave General. Brave General will not be important, I don't think. We don't have anybody really we can take. We can take Zhang Liao. He does have a mustache, so we are going to be pretty lenient on who we take in the first trees. Anybody that's got facial hair. But Katsui Shibata is very, very strong. I'm pretty sure I put him in S tier, and he deserves to be. Hideyoshi does have visible facial hair. We're going to take him. We got a crystal bead randomly. I am thinking that those happen from a random drop chance. Like, I think there's like a very small chance that you could get a crystal bead to drop from an enemy, but I'm not sure what the chance is. It's probably very small. I feel like it's like a 0.1% chance something, and because I get a random one every like 5 runs or so that's what I'm thinking is what's going on with those random crystal beads. Tokugawa does have a visible beard here. It's not very pronounced, but it's at least there. We don't discriminate for anyone that is able to grow facial hair. I myself am quite blessed in that respect. I make up for all the hair that I have lost from the top of my head, and it all grows on my face instead. Funny how life works like that. So I am not unaware that people would like to have, more facial hair growth than they do, and so I count myself as being very blessed, is what I'll say. Anyway, though, so far so good. We've been able to find facial hair people. I'm gonna take Lusu because he's got facial hair, man. I mean, we'll kind of optimize this a little more once we get people more people filled out here. But would love to get more bolts, of course, because we have that trait where we do 50% bonus damage to people that have the bolt status effect. I think his Musa is quite strong too. I'm not going to do it here because I'm already almost done with this phase. And now I am done with it. Okay, let's see what we got in here. No facial hair here. Chen Gong, welcome to the team. It's so funny to like look at their faces, Like that's like I'm looking at their faces rather than what they do at all. Like I'm not even really thinking about what they do. Nobunaga. The reason I chose doing this is because of Nobunaga, obviously. I mean, I chose him to be... I was like, okay, who can I work with that gives a pretty good attack bonus? Cao. We do a lot of Wei. Let's think something else. So I thought of, what's his name instead? Nobunaga. Nobunaga is who I thought of. But... downside being we don't get to buff Bolt very much because we can't have Lubu or Genshio obviously in our formation. But yeah, I'd love to get Guan Yu in here because he has such a magnificent beard. Guan Yu, Huang Zhang as well. Has a great beard in this game. Dong Zhuo, magnificent. Would love to see Zhou Si be added at some point. The Mystic Zhou Si, one of my low-key favorite characters. He's very strong in Warriors Orochi. His Musou is always very, very strong. That's part of why I like him so much. He has little tarot cards, I believe they are, that he throws around. Is that enough facial hair? I don't know, man. I'm gonna say that it is. It's at least there. But I feel like Hojo's is just not pronounced enough. Let me take a look at Hojo. This is going to determine if we're allowed to use no, he doesn't. Well, it's kind of there. It's kind of there. I mean, it's very light. I would say that it's there enough. You know what? For the sake of the challenge, I'm not going to include Zushu or Ujiasu. I want it to be like an actual dark. I don't want it to be stubble. I want it to be an actual dark facial hair. For the challenge. So we will cycle out Zushu when we can. We're going to say that he does not have enough facial hair to be considered for the team. Lovely. I'm going to use this and try to get someone with more facial hair. See, Sao Ren's actually got the beard. He's actually got. You can. How about this? You can tell from here. You can tell from here who has facial hair. You can't really tell if Zushu does or not. That's the deciding factor. How about that? So silly. We got to move Guan Yu up so we can use the all-powerful cleaving blade. Forgot to check his Musou, but I think it's pretty strong. I was winding up to do a Musou attack there without realizing that I did not have it. Bolt, please. That's tough. I'll grab the Endure just so we have it done. Interrupting attacks is very nice, obviously. Man, I am just eating attacks right now. You can already see that we're having a bit of a damage problem. Just a touch. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Charm is nice. I love having a little bit of charm. So I'm looking for, I would say, options for, like, I think we take this for now, just to get Lu Su active, so at least he's giving us some attack buff. We're gonna go like this. Yeah. I don't really want Sao Ren or Chen Gong in our formation, so I'd like to get some more people with facial hair that I like. Like Jahadun would be great. MYS would be great. Just to help us out a little bit. Yeah, I thought that Guan Yu was on the 2. Just ate that attack. Let's get Guan Yu out there, break the barrier, and then hopefully he can hit him here too, but I don't think he did. Sakon Shima does not have facial hair. Thinking of other cleaving blade users. The soaring blade users really don't have facial hair either. Come to think of it, because we're not counting Hojo, so he doesn't have facial hair. Really, our only attack buff is going to be from Nobunaga and then Zhang Liao if we can find them. I kind of like Abacus here. I'll take that. Could have grabbed painting, but I don't think we're going to need painting per se. here we are in the Glacial Wilds. It's not a bad Muso, but I do think it's probably the weakest part of this kit. His hyper attacks are insane too. I forgot about that. He throws his axes, which is just great. We need a little bit more skill. We don't have much skill right now in the Bullet. That's the thing I'm missing the most, is having more skill. Gotta get One-Eyed Ogre, huh? He does go yeah, go after that. That's good. Let's go ahead and just assemble here. Fighting these mini-bosses during the phases is probably the scariest that it gets on High Traversal. Just a lot of risk exposure. And there's a ton more enemies than there are normally. I missed my attack window. It's okay that we have cleaving blades, so we're safe. I'm very excited about the speed running. We will be speed running more often soon. I have not done it as much. I got another crystal bead randomly. It's so weird. I've not been doing it because I've been playing Donkey Kong Bonanza on stream, but I'm planning on returning to the speedrunning next week. So be sure you're following the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/RogueDubs, so you are aware when we go live there. And so you can catch it live when I'm trying for the world record. I have some strategies to get it. It's currently like 11 minutes something. So I do have some ideas in mind of how to make it easier to get that record. Here's MYS, that's perfect. I would say he comes in instantly for Chen Gong, because we're actually getting some good value out of the Iron Wall here. Explosive Bullet or Earth Shatter? I prefer Explosive Bullet for now. We got some skill in here. I'm going to take that, and I'm probably going to use my Crystal Bead for it. It's nice having these guys around, too, because they charge your barriers, or your gauges so much with their gold attacks. That's a good attack. So how much does this get? Rain of Shower seems quite strong, too. I'm not going to lie to you. I hope you wouldn't think I would lie to you. Soul defeated. We did it. We got the one that was not the illusion that early. Very good. So as far as like options go, I don't really care about, I don't think. Nobunaga, of course I care about. Okay, I'm gonna take that too. I'm getting a lot of these random Tears of Blood now. I don't know why that is. I'm fairly certain that it's a drop, but I don't know that. So now we can really kind of optimize going for Oda people, which I think there's one left here. No, there's not. Okay, cool. But this is Bolt. We should really go for it because it's Bolt, right? Yeah, I don't know how I'm getting all these random Tears of Blood. I don't care about this. Like, evasion cooldown on a regular phase like this. I guess it's good for like versus 6, but it just doesn't matter very much. I'm trying to think of who has dazzling bullets I can use. I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. In Sun Xuan, it's Masamune Date, Zhu Rong, Zun Yu. I think they're all either clean shaven or they are ladies. I'd say ladies can't have facial hair, but in this game they don't. Alright, so Nene is an option here, I would say. It boosts Hideyoshi, who we're using, but this is also quite good. I'm going to take that. Extend assemble duration, it's just too good. 11,000 Tears of Blood. I'm going to go, because we have Abacus as well, right? So it makes sense to go here. Looking for Bolt, looking for Skill, I'm looking for Oda. We find Skill. We find a Bolt. I kind of like that. And I'll take that because it's pretty cheap. Half Moon. Let's do it like that. Give the boost to the things that actually boost. Xiahou Yuan, or Yuan, I think I might prefer him to Hideyoshi. Even though Hideyoshi's buff now. It's a shame we can't use Kenshin because we're going to be getting a lot of bolts. Because Kenshin Uesugi has no facial hair, and Shingen does not either. We don't count Shingen as having facial hair. In this house, we don't count Shingen as having facial hair. With his big mask on, you can't tell. Nice, very good. All right, we are getting close to the bird. So here we're really looking for Oda. That's quite good, just because it's getting us a lot of burn, and we're probably going to keep Guan Yu the whole time. Let's go ahead and take that. He's also a Brave General. This is interesting to me. Nobuyuki is an option in here. Tadakatsu is an option in here. I can't use either of them, but they at least give us good emblems. So I'm gonna try it out. I'm not like opposed to the idea of having a good amount of defense for this challenge, because I'm not super sure that I'm gonna be able to have enough damage to deal with the final bosses. So I'm not gonna have any barrier damage, which is an issue. I have no way of getting barrier damage. Because Mitsuhide does not have facial hair, of course. He is the freshly shorn one. Freshly shorn. Which makes you think you would hear that. This attack is crazy. If I can get to that diversion 5, that's so good. Yeah, his attacks are just awesome. I'll take the raised attack speed. That's really nice. I think skill is a big deal for us in this challenge. So I'd say I want Shingen or Nobuyuki. Yeah, I guess I'll take Nobuyuki here for more bolts. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and fight the bird. I think we're going to be just fine. Like, we're going to be fine. It's Megadori, let's be real. The problem with this guy, too, is he's so slow. 111 speed. That's a tough one. Try to get the MYS Cleaving Blade on him here. Yeah, we got 2 Flame Cleaving Blades, so I would say Flame is a big focus for us on this, even though we're supposed to be going for bolts. I think we really should go for more Flame. Those 2 Cleaving Blades, like lining up right there, is just so good. So we need Guan Yu, I mean we need Liu Bei, and we need Cha-Cha as well to buff it. So we should look for that for sure, because that's kind of our win condition right now, is 2 Flame Cleaving Blades. I really like a Garwood. I'm gonna do a Garwood. Fire I like. That's solid. We take that. Okay. It's a good line here for a Musou. It seems like 100 is about the best you can expect from that Musou, unfortunately. Wish was a little bit better, but oh, it's a big hit I just took. We need some more healing from something. Or some healing. I don't know if we're really going to get it. I'm surprised that Kazui Shibata did not get like a might on his Shibata. Did not get a might emblem on Transcendence. That would have made sense to me, given like how it feels to play as him. Seems like he's kind of like a might-coded character, but Koei said no. Look at the timer. I tried the Void of Ephemerality for the first time the other day on stream, and I didn't really care for it very much, I gotta say. Oops. Because the timer doesn't go down while you're doing your Musou, or it doesn't stop while you're doing your Musou and your symbol attacks, and I feel like a waste of time to me. I don't know. I only tried it once, so, you know, credit where it's due, I guess. Anything really that I'm looking for that's better? I mean, Dongjua would be kind of nice to find. But Tadakatsu is a great thing to have just for all the emblems he gives us. Let's just take it. A Charm Tree. There is No in here. And also Liu Bei. So I think that's good enough. We want either No or Liu Bei. And I'd probably take Liu Bei, to be honest with you. Also Gracia. Don't forget Gracia. Yeah, if we get those Gleaming Blades buff, it's going to be a lot better. More range and more damage for that attack will be... That summon skill will be very, very good. Gotta practice getting to this attack. It's so good. That Diversion 5. The attack speed is just so slow. That's like the one major drawback of him. But his attacks are so strong. He's got a ton of firepower, right? Like, if you can solve the speed issue, you're golden. Which every character can solve speed now. As long as you can grind enough, you can solve the speed problem with any character, right? Because of the boosted levels. Cao Cao's pretty crazy, but we're gonna take No here. Okay, cool. That's why I like Garwood, man. I love the bonus to like Shining Trees showing up, and you also get bonus whatever it's called. Karma Embers, very helpful. Really great change to that treasure. Okay, let's get over here, I would say, for a Musou. Oops. Should not have let him hit me. It's okay, though. It's okay, though, Copium. I'm going to take more Vigor because we're going to need the attack. I really want to try to find more Oda people to get Nobunaga done so we can clear out our phases a little bit faster, but at this point we're kind of like doing whatever. Like getting Cha-Cha buffed would be cool. Doesn't really matter though. Okay. Getting a MYS buff, that is, by finding Cha-Cha. And here's Masamune, of course, the person I was talking about. We're keeping in Hideyoshi, and I didn't really mean to. Let's take Gracia for the Oda. So Hideyoshi could come out for, who did I say? Jahu Yuan? I don't know though. He is reducing the cooldown of Oda and Toyotomi, which is fine. Let's just keep that as it is. Wind. There's no Oda for wind. No, there is. There's 2. That settles that. We can't put them in, either of them, but they're there at least. I would say, yeah, you can definitely tell that all the people that are on my tray have facial hair, so they can all stay in. That's the burden, is if you can tell by looking at them when they're in the tray if they have facial hair or not. That's the tell. This would have been a lot harder if Cleaving Blade wasn't so crazy right now, but it is, and I accept that. You know, there's actually no other Oda person that I can think of that has facial hair besides Katsuo Shibata and Nobunaga. So Nobunaga was only going to buff himself and Katsuo Shibata, which is fine. I'm trying to say Shibata because I'm pretty sure that's right, but I keep saying it wrong. Looking for the Oda. Zhang Fei is pretty crazy. We'll take Toshimeda. Okay, let's go here. Did not get a Crystal Tree. Or Memory of the Dead, that is. Like, let's see what the max is. 157. Okay, so you can get more. That attack is the one. Yeah, that one's the one you do. The charge for. Alternatively, you do this one. Fortified Ring is symbol. We gotta take that. We at least have Lu Su in to give us some attack bonus. We're at 366. Okay, that's not bad. That's doable, of course, to beat the boss. I would say we have a good chance of finding Keiji Maeda here. We did not. There is Oda here, though, so we can take the war by force. Let's take that. Let's get that going. I'm gonna take this again because it's gonna help us get our stuff online, whatever that happens to be. Be cool if it was smart enough to know like what you have in your formation and base what it gives you off of that. Got the same board, the same spawn location. That's okay. I am not upset about it at all. It's not a hard board. At least it's a big open area right here where you can farm out people. That's always good. Nene. Like, what am I looking for? I would say would be my question. That's pretty good. I'll take that. More skill and more bolt. I would like our last. What would I like our last treasure to be? Probably Art of War would be nice, or a horse. Art of War or a horse. The two best, the three best treasures in the game. How bold. How bold of me. Cat. This is going pretty good. $1.3 million. Very nice. Over 2 million. Okay, okay. We're cooking, we're cooking. Alright, some speed raise I'm going to take. That's pretty good. I like that. Help us out a little bit. Yeah. Kind of like that. I think I will. Get some more defense in case we need it. You know, if we get enough strength, we would, you know, be able to use that. But get more defense, that is. Okay, it's time for Tamahami, everyone's favorite. We're gonna try to get MYS on him. Yeah, you can see we're already kind of suffering from not having more attack bonus for our heroes or ourselves. Also quite slow, but we're making it work. I'm gonna wait for another attack to try to get a gold attack off, a gold break. We got one, very nice. That should be. It's not quite a symbol. I'm just gonna wait for another gold attack. Make things a little easier for myself. So we should get it here. Pretty good. Yeah, of course. Double up Cleaving Blade. So we can finish him here. It's gonna be close. I don't think we have enough wisdom to kill him here. Okay, just barely enough. Nice. I think the fire killed him. So that was a good way we played that, by just timing out the gold attacks to finish him off. Okay, Hashibi Disc. I don't really care about Hashibi Disc. I'm gonna go golden armor here. That'll be nice. Just because I'm a little bit concerned about clearing, just because of, you know, the character being slow. We don't have access to barrier damage right now. I'd like to just be a little more cozy. That attack is so cool. If it was more accessible, I would do it more often. What's his other? They're all good. He's like he's almost a press any button and win character. Like he's really close to being that. But he's not quite on that level of like Nobuyuki and Naomasa E. We're taking wisdom here. Yeah, we want to get Muso attack power 3 if we can. That would be great. Well, I'd like to get Muso attack power 3. I'd like to get flame power, one more flame, a little bit more bolt, and both these to 12 if possible. For attack bonus and barrier damage. That's my wish list. What's Charm doing right now? Yeah, I don't really need more Charm. I think we're good on Charm. I'd like to find Cha-Cha and Liu Bei as well. I'm asking for a lot. Probably the thing I want the most is Cha-Cha and Liu Bei, if I'm being honest. Because having the Cleaving Blades be buffed will be great. And the flame power. That'd be ideal. Dongjua would be quite helpful. If I put him in for Toyotomi. Of course, this is so here. I like Zheng Zhao enough. I'm gonna grab him. So Bolt, Zhang Liao would be clutch. Yeah, I think him coming in would be the best thing we could get. Cao Ren obviously can also go. Zhang Liao and Dongjua, that would be my dream finishing out of this party. Just a symbol on him. Let him know. Let him know. They had no chance from the start. It was never about the phases. It was always about sending a message. Or something. Vigor is great there. Very, very good. Very happy with that. Yeah, not this. Not this. But it is great, but I'm unable to say no. It's too many good emblems to pass up. I just it's too good. You know that it is. I don't have to tell you. Also, I think I have Liu Bei ascended, so he should transcended, so he should be able to he should have Bolt then. I'm fairly confident he has Bolt after Transcendence. Alright, let's go. Very good. Okay, let's go, man. Get this done. Get this 1,000 kill phase done. We'll get over 2 million, but I think it's going to cut us off before we get too much. Yeah. Oh, wow. Didn't even finish it up. It's crazy. MYS. Don't need it. Reduce summon cooldown is good. That's fine. Yeah, Goman is not it, man. This is pretty good. I'll take that. Thing about the shining trees is you obviously you can't control what it's gonna what it is showing you that is gonna be activated, right? But it's always still really good to go for. I don't think I care about anything after that. No, I don't. I'm gonna keep going for flame. On the off chance that we can get enough flame to get, you know, flame power 4, which I kind of doubt, but we can at least try. I wish they prioritized more buffing summon skills in the characters that you see in this in these golden trees. I feel like it doesn't really give you that often enough. I wonder what the maximum number of, like, what the most officers someone's ever collected during a run is. It has to be someone with a Tears of Blood trait. Probably also the strengthened Abacus now that makes them appear more often. The King Cauldrons. Is this a blank tree? Yeah. Xuan is not bad here. Yeah, that's tough. This is not what I need. Yeah. Really looking for Cha-Cha and Liu Bei. That would be the ideal right now, obviously. I've said that. Or Zhang Liao. You know, Zhang Liao could also come in. I think he would be activated too. I think I have enough way. I think I do anyway. I may not. My defense is probably pretty good now. Yeah, 200%. Not bad. 492 attack. Pretty good. I'm going to keep taking burn just in case we get enough of it. And a King Cauldron at this point, obviously. I missed the Muso attack. Please forgive me. I do have infinite MYS because of Toyotomi, so that really helps a lot. Another Oda person does buff my attack, but that's Muso attack power 3. Let's go ahead and take that. Okay, Charm here. Cha-Cha. I forgot that Cha-Cha is... And Liu Bei are both in here, so I'm a funny guy. I'd probably take MYS because he's infinite now. Because of Toyotomi being in our party. What about Quick Summon? You can also Quick Summon him infinitely. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun. 34,000 Tears of Blood. I would definitely go to a King Cauldron if I was offered one. Let's go, let's go. Nice. Nice, Sue. I mean, destroy... I'll take the strength just in case. The vulnerability might be nice. So I'm gonna roll, and it's kind of crazy, but we want Cha-Cha. We want to buff Cha-Cha. Want to buff MYS, of course. So this, we can't really do anything with that. Is there? Okay, Dongjua. That's who I want. I want Dongjua. Yes, 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 yes. For flame barrier damage. Dongjua is also a really good Transcendence target because he gets 50% barrier damage for flame, and he also gets Brave General and Mites, which really helps you fill out a ton of different strategies. He's actually a really good summon to have, or it's really good summon to have in your party. He can get really strong as a summon. So probably worth taking another look at him for me, candidly. Shibatata is just so crazy. I did not have to do this. I wish I did not, to be honest. One of those pull the trigger and regret it moments. We'll go with Bolt for extending the shock duration. That's pretty good. Might as well just go all out and try to get as much damage as I can for the symbol gauge. Yeah, we're good. 2.1 million, not bad, without even doing a finisher. Not bad. Okay, Karma Embers. Love to see it right now. Love to see it. Dongjua. Very nice. So he's going to come in for Sao Ren. Because the Toyotomi reduction has been really, really nice. And then I'm going to do it like that because Flame is buffed so much. It doesn't really matter, though. Let's just do it like this, because I feel like this is stronger. Because he's buffed himself. Alright. Time for a boss rush. See how we let's see how we're stacked up here. I have infinite summon with MYS, and I'm not using it for some reason. Yeah, he's doing a lot of damage too. Pretty good. His barriers are just so strong. I'm glad I got all that defense, honestly. He's like ignoring my breaking of his gold attacks. Like he's like, I'm breaking his gold attacks and he's not stopping. Kind of crazy. All right. Time for your brother to taste my blade. By mine, I mean MYS's blade. I mean, his barrier has got to be weaker, right? It just seems like it is. Got him. Looking pretty good. Darn. Oof. That is tough. Let's finish it up here. Good, 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 good. $30,000 car members is awesome. We got 40,000 Tears of Blood. That's pretty crazy. I did not see many cauldrons at all, candidly. So now it's kind of a question: do we put in Jahadun because he does have barrier damage? I think I'm going to. So let's do Vermilion Bird, and I think Lu Su's gonna come out like 33% attack bonus. It's just not. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we have no beards besides Zhao Yuan there. We're going to do it like this. Yeah, because that attack... I mean, this is better than that, I think. And we'll do it like that. So these two in 60%. This is the barrier damage for Wei. Yeah, we're good. All right, let's give it a go. I was hoping to get Jahadun earlier for barrier damage, but it didn't happen. Okay. Should not be a problem. I don't think it's going to be like a blink and it's over type fight. No, definitely not. Because we have some flame power. Darn. My nose itched and distracted me. This has really taught me, though, how valuable those cooldown reductions are. Because, like, having the 20% reduction is all it takes to be able to infinitely summon him on Charm 12. And people told me that before in the past, but I never really realized how incredible it was until this run. If you told me that before in the past and I didn't listen to you, I apologize. Because it is awesome. You can see we are having to kind of weave our way through some stuff, which is fine. It's not fun if they're all like way too easy. And you know, it's a challenge, so I think with Hojo it would have been a lot easier. I'm trying to save my a symbol if possible, and it is possible, obviously. Cool. Yeah. So we're gonna level up here to get some health back. I think I'm gonna start with an assemble. Let's see what attack he does. This one does go gold, but he stopped it. Let's just live through this one. Yeah, so if it's your first time here, just remember with this attack, just stay close to him, and the lasers are slower as long as you're close to him. Let's go ahead and assemble here. Should be able to break his barrier before he goes underground. He did not. That's a bummer. It's a big, big bummer. Break it as soon as he walks out, of course. We do have plenty of time, though. We got a lot of extend symbol duration, so we'll be able to... some good damage here. Got him below half, I'm fairly sure. Cutting it now. We did stop him before he went underground. That's great. Once we get this off, we're going to start spamming MYS. I heard a power up, but I'm not going to get it yet. Man, those Sin Spewers are really annoying. We did get this. Let's see what it is. I mean, Muso charge him out. Sure, that's fine. I'm going to take out these Sin Spewers. It's really just the lack of barrier damage, obviously, that's giving us a bit of an issue on this one. An issue. It's not hard, but it's worth making it easier on ourselves. Did not get that gold attack. All right, let's focus up a little bit here. That attack is really hard to dodge, actually. What was that one for me, apparently? I almost didn't dodge it correctly. So, let's just finish it, why don't we? This is over now, for sure, right? Yeah. One more formation effect. The fire went whoop and got him. Yeah, so I think if we'd gotten more King's Cauldrons, it would have been a lot easier. If we'd had access to Hojo, it would have been a lot easier. But I decided not to do Hojo. So that's power with Cleaving Blade. Cleaving Blade can carry you all the way through, pretty much, with the right setup. 47 minutes, not one of our better ones. We did 41,000 karma members. That's pretty great. 5,400 attack. Yeah, 14 vigor, 11 skill, 13 flame. Pretty good. 15 defense. Love to see it. All right. I'll do it for this one. Appreciate the challenge from Casper as always. Leave your challenge down below. Make sure you're subscribed and like the video if you made it to the end. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you tomorrow.